No debates, no drama. Get ready for some fun and join us now for the free in Fredonia Show.
Rustlers, they stole our herd. We've been rustled. Where's Roy Rogers? What's the matter? Rustlers, Roy. They cleaned out our corral. Took every darned head going west down the range. Rustlers? They can't do that to us. Roy! Roy, what are we going to do? We can get them back if we don't stand here talking all night. Come on, boys.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show. I'm Gary Baker. I'm going to be trying to host this thing. This is a new show, so I've got a lot of buttons I have to push. So if I mess up, you just stay with me and we'll carry on. This will give you an opportunity to share this with all your friends, neighbors, and family. Ask them if they want to play along. Tell them to click in and join us. We'll have some fun. But let's start off the show with the word for the day. So here it is.
Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. This verse serves as a reminder that God's presence offers courage and hope in any circumstance you face.
And everybody said, amen. Looks like my computer's lagging a little bit. So if it bombs out on you, just refresh your screen and I should pop back up. Today's trivia game is going to be about the Beatles. The Beatles. Some of y'all might be old enough to remember that group. But it's going to be about the Beatles, and let's get Gloria. Tell them how to play here.
Welcome to the Free in Fredonia Show. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have 10 seconds after the question is read to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comment section. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. The high score and winner gets bragging rights and will be posted after the show. Good luck. Now here's Gary.
All right. Thank you, Miss Gloria. And we're going to be starting a trivia game here in about 20 or so seconds. Get your thinking caps on. And like I said, feel free to share this with everybody so they can join us and play the game. I appreciate y'all joining in. Today's game is about the Beatles. One of the greatest bands of all time, in my opinion. And here we go. Which Beatles album featured the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? 1, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. 2, Rubber Soul. 3, Revolver. 4, Help. Which Beatles album features the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? And y'all make your pick there. And we're going to let the machine count the votes. And Mr. Ted Alexander just joined me. Thank you, Ted. Appreciate you, guy. You probably know a little bit about the Beatles. So there we go. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with Lucy in the Sky. Here we go with the next question. What was the name of the Beatles' first feature film? 1, Yellow Submarine. 2, Magical Mystery Tour. 3, Let It Be. 4, A Hard Day's Night. What was the name of the Beatles' first feature film? And y'all answer. And we'll count it out there. This machine lags a little bit, but it's computing the answers. And Ted Alexander is batting 1,000. Hard Day's Night. was the first feature film. Next question. Who was the original drummer for the Beatles before Ringo Starr? 1, Stuart Sutcliffe. 2, Pete Best. 3, Brian Epstein. 4, Billy Preston. Who was the original drummer for the Beatles before Ringo Starr? Just put your answer into the comment section there. All right. We'll let this machine see who is right and wrong. Hey, Tom Edwards, glad you joined us, buddy. See what you know about the Beatles. Most of you guys are probably as old as Pete Best was the first drummer. Hey, I'm going to pause it just a second here. The city of Clarksville is going to be giving away a bunch of trees.
City of Clarksville to give away free tree seedlings for Arbor Day. Clarksville residents will be able to receive up to 5 free tree seedlings per person on April 25th at this year's Arbor Day celebration at Liberty Park from 8 a.m. to noon. The Arbor Day celebration is a drive-through only event. Volunteers will assist in handing out approximately 800 seedlings. Available species include native sweet pecans, northern red oaks, persimmon, silky dogwood, white oak, Virginia pines, and redbuds. Seedlings will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. The event is hosted by the Clarksville Tree Board and Building and Facilities Maintenance Forestry Division. The Montgomery County UT Extension will assist in the handout with volunteers from the Montgomery County Master Gardeners Association. Guests wishing to receive seedlings are asked to stay in their vehicles during the drive-through giveaway.
All right. I felt like that was noteworthy to share with you. So let's get back to the trivia game. And the next question. Hey Jude was originally written for whose son? Zach Starkey, Sean Lennon, Julian Lennon, or James McCarthy? Just click in your answer in the comment section there with a correlated number. Hey Jude was originally written for whose son? Got your answer in there, and let's let the machine tell us who it was. Appreciate y'all playing with me today. Excuse me. Hey Jude was originally written for whose son? Oh, Julian Lennon. There we go. We'll check the leaderboard here in a second. Next question. Which Beatles member was barefoot on the Abbey Road album cover? Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, John Lennon, or George Harrison? I'm sure you remember that was a good album too. I really like that album. Which Beatles member was barefoot on the Abbey Road album cover? Got your answers in there. Y'all are answering pretty quick there. And here we go. I think most people, yeah, Tom, yeah, me too. John Lennon. He was the man. Next question. Norwegian wood. This bird has flown. Prominently features which instrument? Oh, this is a hard one. Sitar, harp, banjo, or accordion? Norwegian wood. This bird has flown. Prominently features which instrument? I've played the banjo a little bit. Here we go. Let's see who was right. All right. Come on, machine. The sitar. Oh, you remember George Harrison played that. Let me pause again. I want to tell you, quite a few years ago when I started in the video business, I would do a video, and of course that was the infancy of digital video. And every once in a while I would have a computer would bomb out on me, and I would lose all the video files. And this is what happened with Camp Rainbow. Ted Alexander, probably he remembers it. He's got a better memory than I do. But a lot of those videos were lost after the computer, or I thought they were lost. But I have rediscovered those videos and those interviews of Camp Rainbow. And I want to, this is the time of Camp Rainbow. And I wanted to share some of these interviews because the passion and the dedication that these people had for these kids was just phenomenal. So let's go back and revisit with Jim Scott.
I've been a member of Bikers Who Care for several years, and we've, of course, I always came down to camp, you know, over the years, and got coming down to camp and everything, just riding with all the other bikers and everything else like that too. And right. I've been with Bikers Who Care for, well, I don't know, 15, 20 years, something like that, and. Came down to camp one year. It's probably been 8 years ago or something like that. And everybody gets together and, you know, with the campers and everything else. And so we were in the activity building, and there was a little boy came up to me, and we were sitting there talking and messing with him. I was messing with him, and that was when the Ninja Turtles were in style. You know, everybody was in the Ninja Turtles. So he had on Ninja Turtle outfit or something on his shirt or something to that effect. So I started messing with him about Ninja Turtles, and then we got into kind of you know, talking about that and everything. You know, I was just messing with him, which is what I do. That's my job. And so we were talking about that and various other odds and ends. Well, come to find out, the little boy couldn't see, and he had an illness that had messed his eyes up where he couldn't see. And I don't think of him as blind, I just think he can't see. I don't think he's blind, he just can't see. And we connected. And we were working with little clay figures. And we make a clay figure, and I'd show it to him, and he'd say, well, that's a bird, you know, and he'd make one, and he'd give it to me, and he'd say, that's a fish or something. So we were catching on pretty quick, and then I was asking about different things that he was doing, and I said something, I forget what it was, and he said, well, I said today when I was a project or something he made, and he said, I said today that whoever said this word or said this about this project or something, that was the person that I was going to, you know, hook up with, and it's you know, you said that, so it was just kind of a magic deal, you know. So his name's Bubba Morton, and so we've been tied ever since. Like I said, it's been about 8 years ago.
All right. What a great event. So support Camp Rainbow any chance that you get. All right, let's get back to the game. And let me push the right button here. All right. The White Album is officially titled what? 1, White Noise. 2, The Beatles. 3, Beatles Anthology. 4, Abbey Road Sessions. Remember the White Album, the great album. So put your answer in there into the comment section, and we'll let the machine tell us who was right and who's wrong. The White Album is officially titled what? Oh, I think I don't know about this one. I don't remember. Yeah, the Beatles Anthology. So Ted, you were right. So, next question. Eleanor Rigby primarily features which musical ensemble? 1, string quartet, 2, rock band, 3, full orchestra, 4, brass band. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. So put in your answer there in the comment section. We'll let the machine tell us what's what. Once again, I appreciate you guys playing with me today. We're going to be doing it every day, Monday through Friday, maybe doing 2 or 3 times a day. It's a lot of fun. String quartet. That was a great song. It was one of the first songs I ever learned to play on a guitar. So here we go. Last question. Get Back includes guest performance by which keyboardist? 1, Keith Richards, 2, Eric Clapton, 3, Elton John, 4, Billy Preston. Put your answer in the comment section. Get Back includes guest performance by which keyboardist? Remember, Get Back. I'm going to let the machine tell us who's right and wrong. Get Back. There we go, Billy Preston, the great Billy Preston. Now we're going to check the leaderboard out and see who was right and who was wrong. Oh, look at this. Ted and Tom. Ted, looks like you got more right than any of Tom. Not sure about what happened to Tom, but anyway. So this is what it's all about. This is something new. And I do hope that you share and let everybody know what's going on so they come and play and have some fun. Once again, Mr. Ted Alexander, you are the man. I appreciate you so much. And I hope to see you soon. So until next time, we're going to say goodbye. And y'all have a great day. See you later.